Good morning, students. Let us study the center of gravity, which is the second portion of the first chapter, class 10 physics. Now, center of gravity, in order to study this, let us assume a unshaped body as shown in figure. Now, if we keep a fulcrum here, then this body will fall down into this direction, or if we keep the fulcrum here, this body will fall down in this direction. So, after finding different position, let us find a point. This is the point where we keep the fulcrum. The body will not fall down either side, or I can say the body will attain its equilibrium. How it happens? Now, as we already have studied the moment of force or the equilibrium, it means the net moment of force on the particular body is zero. So if net moment of force is equal to zero, the body is said to be in equilibrium. Yes or no, guys? So look at here, this body is having different points, or I mean this body is made up of different particles. Each particles has got some weight. Yes or no? Now let this particle has got weight w1, this is w2, this is w3, likewise w4, w5, w6, we have named it. Okay, now the moment of force due to this all particle is exactly equal to the moment of force due to this weights of the particle. Yes or no? It means the net moment of force equal to 0. That implies total clockwise moment is exactly equal to the anti-clockwise moment. Yes or no, guys? If this happens, the body is in equilibrium, or that point is what known as the center of gravity. Yes or no? So I can in definition I can say center of gravity is that point of body about which the net moment of force of the weight of all particles constituting the body is zero. Yes or no? Now let us take some of the example of center of gravity. Now let us take a uniform bend or uniform rod. So this is the uniform rod. So what is the center of gravity? So center of gravity here exactly at the middle of the rod. Now if we just change the shape or size, I mean the center of gravity depends upon the following factor. First factor is what? The shape, size, dimension and geometry. Yes or no? And next is about the mass. Okay, so there are two things on which the center of gravity depends upon, guys. So as we have discussed, this is a rod whose center of gravity is at just midpoint. Now if we bend this rod and make it a circle, now it was previously a rod and we have bent it. Now this is the center of gravity. So you can see, if we change the shape or dimension, shape, size, the center of gravity of the body is changes. Now let us find out the center of gravity of different kinds of structure. So for now let us assume this is a rectangle, this is what? Parallelogram, and this one is what? Square. Okay, so the center of gravity for all this structure lies in the point of intersection of the diagonal. So you can find this is the center of gravity, this is the center of gravity, and this one is the center of gravity. Similarly, if you take a circular disc or circular ring, so in both the cases the center of gravity is at the middle. Yes or no? Now the next thing, there are two questions arise, guys. One question: can center of gravity change while deformed? As we already have said in our example, that if this is the rod, while bending this rod the center of gravity changes. Yes or no, guys? It was previously on the rod, now this is in at the center where there is no mass. Yes or no? So next question is, can center of gravity lie outside the body? Exactly, yes, it can. Now similarly, I mean we can take an example of boomerang. Boomerang is something, a structure like this, guys. This is what the structure of boomerang. Okay, so I can say the center of gravity is here. Okay, so this is what the brief explanation of the center of gravity, guys. Let us again we recall all the points. So center of gravity is that point of a body about which the net moment of force of the weights of the all particle constituting the body is exactly equal to 0, or I can say total moment of force equal to 0. It means the counterclockwise moment is exactly equal to the clockwise moment. Okay, the center of gravity depends upon the shape, size and dimension along with the mass of the body or distribution of the mass. So I believe this center of gravity chapter will help you, or this video will help you to get some concept regarding the center of gravity. In our next video, we'll study about the circular motion.